What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again, trying to get the moody seat situation to work out. Okay, we got it, I think. Anyway, so you've seen the title right now. It's all kicking off on social media. Marcellus Wilder, Deontay Wilder's brother, the Donny, who got smoked, who got sparkled by some next cat. Listen, end of the day, man, don't no one know the name of the dude who sparkled Marcellus. All we know, listen, there's no court record of the man in question. Yeah? The only information the court holds is that Marcellus was indeed sparkled. That's all we know. Yeah? John Doe, for what it's worth, sparkled Marcellus Wilder. This is Deontay Wilder's brother. Anyway, that's not relevant at all. I just thought I'd throw that in there for a bit of context, for a bit of B-roll, a bit of scope, right? Anyway, Marcellus Wilder, Deontay Wilder's brother, has come out and aired out all their dirty laundry and has been alleging that Deontay is indeed a Cabal demon. Essentially, he's been snaking him, been making him get knocked out, been sacrificing his ass. In fact, Wilder been on a mad one. Yeah, there's allegations that Wilder's been piping his brother's tings. Wow, brutal. This world. You think I never got that with a lot of these dusty hood sports dudes. Yeah, I've always wondered that. I saw some next young cat. I don't know, I forgot his name, but there's a whole bunch of them, man. Anyway, I saw this next young cat in the NBA, yeah, must be on like, what, I don't know, 30, 40 mil a year, plus he got a whole bunch of clout, and they all be shagging the same birds. I don't get that. If it was me, yeah, if I had that kind of clout and that kind of coin, I'd be flying in all the randoms from DMs. That's the play, right? The hot randoms. You don't want no dead things that have been around the circuit. You want the fresh, young randoms that are on it. I was watching an F1 documentary, Drive to Survive. Anyway, there's a cat on there. He's quite funny. I think it's Finnish or something like that. His name's Gunter. Anyway, he had a book signing. Watch it. I think it's episode 3. Watch episode 3 and watch Gunter's, or episode 4, one of the two. Watch his book signing. Yeah? This guy's an old, dusty dude. He must be about 60-year-old. Dusty as you like, yeah? And nonetheless, and bear in mind, people, Gunter's clout ain't like these NBA stars' clout. Do you understand? That old dusty dude clout. But again, the point is, the fact of the matter is, yeah, watch episode 4, episode 3, Gunter's book signing, and you best believe it, there was a whole bunch of 8s. When I say 8s, I mean like 19, 20-year-old 8s as well. 8s, 9s, depending on what you like. Probably a 9 for what it's worth. There was 8s and 9s, 19, 20-year-old 8s and 9s just pulling up to sign his book. Yeah, now more time. Someone sinister like the YB, I ain't trying to sign your book. Yeah? 100%. I never mind. Listen, never mind the book you want signing. I'll sign someone else as well. You best believe. Do I be put his name all over it? Do you understand? No doubt about that. No doubt, 100%. The only book that matters, the YB will sign personally with his own pen. Yeah. Listen, any cat, yeah, or any female cat, obviously the man them can't pull up with that one, but any female can pull up to a YB book signing. Sorry. Missed that again. Any hot female, if you are 8 plus, the YB more than happy to sign your book with his own pen. Big facts, no doubt. Anyway, that's a little bit of a off-topic thing, but I've always found that interesting. What are they doing? I just don't get it. Or you hear about, what's that big bird thing? Not Nicki Minaj, the other one, the knockoff Nicki Minaj. She was dating Rob Kardashian, Black China. Devin Haney, for example. Devin Haney was dating Black China. Black China was like hard. She was butters back then, though. What I was going to say was, 10, 15 years ago, Black China was kind of in, right? Oh, she's dating Rob Kardashian. But she wasn't even good looking then, genuinely. Oh, YB, you're down bad, you're broke. Listen, my broke ass, no cap, mum's life, yeah. If Black China was on a bed with a medical booty in the air, I wouldn't pop it. Mum's life. Them big things, them big bird things don't do it for me. Just don't, I'm sorry. Them big hood looking things, not for me. I genuinely, as down bad as I may be, yeah, I genuinely say, nah, I'm alright, I'll pass. But yet Devin Haney, 10 years later, Black China's like 40. What the fuck? Black China's like 40, she was dead at 25. Butters. Why would Devin on top? Are you telling me Devin Haney ain't got better things in his DM? Don't make sense, does it? And that's what does imply there is kind of a cabal thing going on. Because why are they all in a big circle? Why are they all circle jerking? Yeah? If I was in that position, if I was in the position of being one of the clouted ones, yeah, I'd be bringing in all fresh meat. You'd never see a ting, 100%. You'd never see a ting you've seen before in the YB's entourage. They'd be all flown in, exclusive. Yeah? When I say flown in, I don't mean these dead tings that be flying everywhere. I'm talking about premium tings. Premium, untapped tings. Them ones there. The girl next door kind of place. They're the place I'll be looking for. And you best believe I'll be scoping out the IG as well. Yeah? If I look at the IG and I see any famous tings, any famous Donnies in there, it's a no. Straight up. Yeah, the only pictures I want to see in there are girl next door pictures. Do you understand? Oh, look, she went out for her nan's 60th birthday. You see them ones there? Yeah, that's the kind of IG I'm trying to get on. Oh, look, she went out. She got a dog. She went to the dog groomers and got a picture of her dog looking all pretty. 100%. I ain't trying to be anything that's turning up in the club next to Drake. That's a no from me. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything that be. I saw a funny TikTok video. One of these roadman. Anyway, there's a blonde chick. She was like 17. She wasn't even all that either way. I don't know. I'm not sure the rappers that are out there today, but there was some grimy rapper. Is it Fredo? I don't know. Either way, it might have been Fredo. Either way, she was like, oh yeah, my dad drove me 5 hours to get onto Fredo's tour bus, and then Fredo dropped me off like 2 hours later. Just nuts. But any of them kind of gal, it's a no from the YB. What's the point of having clout? Why would you have clout to go and deal with a thing that's been around the block? That's the whole point of having clout. The whole point of clout is to be able to secure and leverage premium, not just premium though, premium and fresh naan, right? Premium and fresh naan is the play of clout. It's not for nothing else, is it? What else can you do with clout? Good for nothing. Oh, why be a whole bunch of dudes want to come and get your signature? That ain't doing nothing for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Clout is for securing premium and fresh naan. Yeah? Anyway, I've digressed. End of the day, man. This is Marcellus Wilder's Instagram page. Marcellus came out and said this. It all makes sense now. All them years, God had me wait just to see the clear of a dark picture behind my back. People talking in riddles. I swear down, these redneck Donnies, man. They love talking in riddles. Oh, man, you know cock-a-doodle-oo. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an ear. Oh, just say what you want to say, bro. Oh, all them years, God put me here so he could put a picture. What the fuck? Different, anyway. For 7 years, here we go. For 7 years, my supposed-to-be brother has put me through sick, evil disloyalty. Peep this bar, yeah. Cabal bar. Exposing the cabal bar. Yeah, all due respect, man. Why do you think Marcellus Wilder got chinned? Deontay cashed his ass in. Sacrificed his ass. 100%. Deontay Wilder said, for me to have some success, I must sacrifice. That's what they told him. That Shelly Winkle Donny. Top cabal Don. Yeah? Winkle. He part of the club. No doubt. He know that. 100%. Yeah, Mr. Shelly Winkle part of the club. And he told Marcellus, he said, listen. That's what he told Wilder. Deontay. He said, listen. You got to sacrifice some. How much do you want it? And Deontay said, take Marcellus. And what do we know? Marcellus pull up and get his block knocked off by some nobody having ass. Come on, people, stop. Yeah? This is the exchange that takes place. I think in the Bible it says, in the final days as such. I don't believe that, but anyway, for argument's sake, in the final days, yeah. Son against father, yeah. Brother against sister. This is this one there, 100%. This is the Kabbalah one. Deontay cashed Marcellus' ass in. Anyway, all this wicked treatment, all because he been effing my ex-girl and still effing my ex-bitter hoes behind my back. Wow. When I already red-handedly caught him and let him slide with 2 of them. But then, this whole time behind my back, he's been doing the same things. But this time, behind my back, with my girl of 3 years. Man, these hoes ain't loyal even a bit. This is the problem with clout. Yeah? Do not have any Donnies you got around you with clout, yeah? You have to know your place. No doubt about that one. 100%. Then again, actually, that's what I don't know. I was about to say, anyone with clout, keep away from you. Equally though, Wilder and a lot of them man talk about solid individuals. Oh man, my team's solid. But then he's piping his brother's girlfriend. I wouldn't even do that, genuinely. I don't care how bad. For me, as a man, yeah, it's like a mind block. Anyone I know, if they've piped something, even back from when I was young, any man I know, yeah, I don't even have to know them well. If I know them at all, it is a switch in my head. Can't do it. Yeah? Obviously, more time, women have been piped before, but I don't need to know them. That for me means something. I don't want to be sitting there, especially afterwards. I don't want to be sitting there looking next man in the face, and he knows what I know about the naan. That's not how naan's supposed to be distributed. Yeah? 100%. Naan is not supposed to be everyone's knowledge. Yeah, naan is premium knowledge. Especially if they dusty as well. Damn. You know what I'm saying? If you know a dusty Donny, that's a big no-no for sure. If you know a dusty has been running in your gal, that's a no from me, I'm afraid. Simon Cowling, X Factor. That's a no from me. The judge has spoken, that's a no. You do not pass go if the YB knows if some next dusty been running all up in your shit. Do you understand, people? That's a no. Big no. Yeah? All judges say no. Yeah? You do not pass go. You do not collect £200. You do not collect the YB nut. That's what we know for a fact. Anyway, so Marcellus Wilder had a girlfriend of 3 years, yeah? And Deontay, his brother with clout, of all the women in the world. And that's another thing, by the way. A lot of these, that's what I don't rate a lot of religious cats, man. Wilder always talking about, oh man, and but then Deontay, what part of the Bible says, number one, you should be running your ting everywhere. Number two, you should be running up your ting in your brother's missus. Where did it say that in there? Yeah? So a lot of these religious men, yeah, need to concentrate on actually doing. No, don't be waffling. It's easy. Listen, I'm the biggest sinner going. I can jump on the camera, right? Oh man, thank Jesus Christ and thank God. What the fuck does that mean? Handle your business in life. Do what you're actually supposed to be doing. Too many of these religious men, yeah, in every religion, they just like to talk like they're doing something. Yeah? Talk. And they ain't doing the real things in real life. Or they pick certain things. Certain man pick certain things. Like, oh, don't eat pork. So they won't eat pork, but then they'll be ramming their thing in next white gal. That's haram, people. Oops. Yeah? You can't. If there is a God, yeah, he ain't picking and choosing. Oh, but he didn't eat pork, but he's piping a white thing. Haram. No doubt. That's what I couldn't give. Listen, I'll pipe a Chinese thing, a white thing, a Japanese thing, Asian thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm equal opportunity. The YB is an equal opportunity naan slayer. There's not one piece of naan. If it's fire, it's fire. Every single one. Nigerian thing. Don't matter. Mix of all the different things. All of them get it. No doubt. There's absolutely no racism in the YB. Equal opportunity. Yeah? Race Relations Act 1998. The YB sponsors that one for the naan. You best believe it as well. There's not one bit of naan. There's not one nationality of naan the YB wouldn't give it to if it's 8+. Yeah? Equal opportunity. Unless you're butters. If you're butters, then it's over for you anyway, right? So it's one of them. What was I saying? But yeah. So Wilder's a pagan, essentially. Of all the women you can... Wilder, yeah? He's not a bad looking man. I mean, his legs probably aren't the biggest... his legs probably aren't the biggest turn on, but he got clout, he got coin. Of all the women out there, why would you select? That does imply there is something more sinister going on. Well, it's one of two things going on. Yeah? Either number one, there's something sinister, or number two, it's more of a social study, in as much as, well, it's just opportunity, YB. The reason Wilder's piping his brother's missus is because it's the opportunity. It's the people you're around, the people you know, the people that are around, and the people you know. That's how relationships are built, right? But that's why I say, as a man, It's your responsibility to say, oh my, never mind the godly man, but throw that in there as well for Wilder's sake. He claims to be godly, right? As a godly man, why would I pipe my brother's missus? That's your job. It's not a hard job, is it? Pipe some other bird. Are you telling me Wilder ain't got no other birds? What is it about a man that sees... For me, if another man has something, I don't want it, in that sense. Particularly a woman as well. Don't get me wrong, if I see a man in a nice car, then it is what it is, but if I've seen a man run up all up inside a woman, it don't turn me on more, but some man a different way. It must be a different way. That must turn some cats on. Oh, my brother's been there, so I'm fixing to jump on right in. You know what I'm saying? Where do they find these men at? Weird ass dudes. Weird ass dudes. Equally though, what do we know about Wilder? Wilder's probably lost all sense of reality in these situations. Because when you've gone to some of them cabal meetings, yeah, and all of Shelley friends, and all of Al's friends, they fixing to get theirs. You lose touch with reality. You lose touch with normalcy. For Wilder, he's thinking, well, so what? It's my brother's missus. End of the day, Shelley got his. Yeah? Shelley and Al and their friends, they've been had theirs on me, so why not? You lose... What is normal? What is normal when you got some 80-year-old reptile Donny running all up inside your shit and you're a big hardback boxer? Nothing, is it? Anything goes at that point. Well, I've been on my knees. I've been on my knees for next reptile cats. So, what difference it make? Anyway, Marcellus then says, and intentionally this whole time, 7 years, Wilder's been envious and jealous, holding me back, and has damaged relationships, careers and opportunities, trying to destroy my life, all because of his wrongdoing, his disloyalty, his sick, personal, wicked actions, bad mind actions. He has done to me and behind my back. It makes sense now why you never stood on your promises and your words at the start of my boxing career and never came in the gym to help me, because you started effing with her too behind my back after I introduced her to you at your house. Wow, that was a bad play. Then again, I'm not sure. It is a bad play though. Yeah? No, it's not a bad play. Really, you should be safe enough. If you're dopey, that is. If you're a dopey cat, yeah. No. Everyone should feel safe bringing their missus round their brother's house, right? Why not? What's wrong with that? Equally though, you gotta know your lane, right? You gotta know your tax bracket. If I'm broke in the MF, it's the last thing I'm gonna do. You know, if I'm broke in the MF, yeah, which I am, if I'm broke down at MF and my brother's balling, yeah, and Marcellus must know he's a dirty dog, right? My brother's balling, he's a dirty dog. Yeah, is it worth the risk? Where's the upside here? Where's the upside? How can it go well in this situation? What do you have to gain? Yeah, because you best believe that Marcelo said here, I introduced her to you at your house. You damn sure you did that. That's what you did do, for a fact. You introduced all these problems for yourself. Yeah? That's what got her imagination flowing. She come to this big old house on this big old land and she thought, damn, I could live like this. Yeah? More time after the meeting going back to Marcellus's flat share. Do you know what I'm saying? A flat share and a 50-acre mansion. Hard ducking, you know what I mean? You have to know your lane, bro. Know your lane. Mingle with people in your lane as well. That's a key thing here, people. Don't play out your position, brother or not. Yeah? They say blood is thicker than water. Well, no, in this situation it appears that blood may well be thicker than water, but but nut is thicker than blood, ultimately. Oops. That's what this was proved. Because all the blood that Wilder and Marcellus share was not thicker than the nut that Deontay Wilder was shooting. He'd been shooting up in all them hoes. Wow. Anyway, he goes on. Why, you already had one of my old exes I was cool with in your room and let you have that boy. He let you have it. Wow. Ooh, icky. I don't know, man. It's all a bit icky, to be fair. Ain't gonna lie. It's all a bit, ooh. That's just me, though. If I find out, even if I know I'm a dude, yeah, if a dude I know was talking to a bird, it's a no. Yeah, just can't, I don't know. It's just a bit ick for me. My brother was piping it. And this is worse for Deontay. It'd make sense the other way, right? It'd make sense that Wilder was Deontay was conquering all this premium naan. Yeah? He was racking up the naanage. It's not mileage, people, it's naanage. Yeah? It'd be one thing if Deontay was racking up the naanage and then passing his leftovers to his little bro. Here, little bro, eat some. Yeah, I've been eating. That'd kind of follow. That'd make sense. But for what is it about Deontay that he's taking leftovers from his down bad bro? In my mind, if I was at Wilder's level, yeah, I'd feel too good for that. I'd feel like, wait a minute, why am I going to be having my little brother's leftovers? Yeah? All due respect, yeah. If I'm Deontay Wilder, I've made 100 million from boxing. I'm a world champion boxer, heavyweight boxer at that. What would put them hoes in my league? Yeah? All due respect, you're messing with little flat share dude. Listen, my brother or not, does he live in a flat share or not? Yeah? You in a flat share, bro. I'm big boss. You're flat share. The hoes I'm with can never be, it's like a graph. There is no intersecting lines. Do you understand? There is no equality in our lines. We never cross, bro. Yeah, the hoes I'm with are up here and the hoes he with down there. But somehow it's inversed. Wow, fascinating human behaviour. It makes sense now why she said F my career, because y'all been behind my back messing around, plotting, cabal, and sabotaging on how to F my career. It makes sense now why you deviously fined me and took money out my check, set up traps for me to fail, stalk me like I'm your biggest beef every move I make, create, and go make a lie, just to fire me as your personal assistant after you thought I knew you were still effing my ex-girl behind my back when I made and dropped my first song, F Your Love. That's interesting. So Wilder sacked his own brother as a personal assistant. That's weird, isn't it? Why would you sack him for? What's he done wrong? There's a lot of pagan things go on behind closed doors, and they do say that a lot of money often just seems to drive mother and father and daughter, and it just drives people apart, right? It's quite a sad state of affairs, to be honest with you. Messy as well, no need for it. Absolutely no need for any of this. There's so many women out there, particularly if you've got clout like Wilder has. Why would you be why? I just don't understand it. I really can't. I can't actually understand. Even as a man, why would you shag someone your brother's been shagging? Is that not an immediate no? There's nothing cool about that. And again, some of you might are a bit zesty in that respect. Some of you might like go to them university parties and, oh yeah, let's have all them messy ones, them ones there. Let's all dip in and dip out. That's not for me. Each to their own, all that. That's not for me though. Yeah, not for me even once. I ain't trying. Obviously, it happens, right? But I ain't trying to dip nowhere someone else has been dipping. Ideally, I want some fresh thing, right? If I could write a book of ideals, ideally, a bad Colombian 21-year-old fresh thing though. Yeah, that's the ideals. If we're gonna be ideal about it. But someone in Wilder's position, he can actually fulfill them ideals, right? He could go to Colombia and find some premium thing. Why? I don't know. Anyway, it makes sense now how I knew and see you brought my ex-girl a brand new Benz. Oh no, it gets worse, people. Deontay Wilder, he's not even just messing with the females that his brother has been piped. He's actually simping for them as well. These celebrity cats have no game. I'm not saying I got a whole bunch of game, but what I know for a fact is, if I had that level of clout, I would not be paying for them now. That's what I know for sure. It would be impossible. Especially not tired ass. My broke bro been had that. Nah. Yeah? Tired ass. My broke down bad bro living in a flat share having ass naan. That's the kind of naan that Wilder was buying Mercedes for. My brother's been beating the hind legs off you for the last 3 years, and I'm gonna princess you up in the new Mercedes. Damn. It's peak for certain man. Yeah, that's why in schools need to introduce a course of game, for sure, no doubt. I'm convinced now. Because when you see these men, like the NBA guys or whoever, they dating, like I said, Devin Haney. Devin Haney, what are you doing with Black China? She's dead. Tired looking. Ooh, icky. Proper. Yeah? I wouldn't touch her my broke ass wouldn't touch her with a barge pole. Fact. No cap. I wouldn't. Minging. Genuinely, I'd give her about a 4 out of 10. And that's not me. Some man are weird, yeah. Some man will see a chick who's hot and they'll say, oh, she's a 2. No. But Black China is legitimately a 4 on her best day. Yeah? Black China the kind of thing that I might go dogging with. In the day as well, so it's bait. Do you know anyone's there? Yeah, I'd probably take Black China dogging in the daytime. And dog her out somewhere. But outside of that, so no. Why would I buy Mercedes Benz? Unbelievable. Before your last, I went there. You bought my ex-girl a brand new Mercedes Benz a month before your last fight, when you know I got facts of you having a track record buying and doing this wicked ish, rewarding my bitter ex-hoes for evil acts of disloyalty. This is what I'm saying when I mentioned the cabal thing. Do you know, why would Wilder be rewarding his ex? Not normally families, normal families, where there ain't no cabal involved yet. Normal families. If my little brother splits up with a bird, the family closes ranks, right? We get stronger and we cut that little hoe out or whatever. But these cabal cats, they get off on the bad energy, right? Yeah, Wilder. The man who your brothers beat the hind legs off of, go and have a go on her and give her the princess treatment. It's all a big mind. It's an energy drain. Yeah, the Kabbalah forces, they're plugged into the negative energy, to the bad mind spirit, and they just go, it's like an elixir for them. That's my guess at this point. They're wired into bad mind, and it gets them off, 100%. Anyway, it makes sense now how them folks in your circle gang up on me and cheer on your envy, jealousy, and hate towards me, and watch me for years show loyalty and love to you, when they knew for years you was playing in my face, effing my bitter ex-hoes behind my back. Wait a minute. Some goofy just said, if your girl is offering the pussy to your brother, then they're the tricks you have to cut off. Your brother did you a favour. Listen, dudes like this, yeah, are the reason the world's in the state it is. It's a man's obligation. Yeah, stop blaming women. All too many dudes crying about women. I'm tired of hearing dudes cry about women. Oh, woman said this, woman said tighten up. 100%. Tighten up, stay tight. No doubt. Oh, yeah. If you want some, go get some. No doubt. That's the bottom line. Go catch you a charge. That's the start and the end of it. You got a problem, go catch a charge. Yeah? You have free will. I don't want to hear no man talk about how a woman did them wrong. But I'm like, catch a charge. If you're that butthurt about it, don't jump on the internet, talk about MGTOW, go do some. That's my opinion from now on. Otherwise, you just, oh my man, I'm going to talk on the internet about how bad women are. Ooh, women. Yeah? Tired. But yeah, he's wrong. It's not, Wilder did not do his brother a favour. Yeah? There's nothing a favour about that. That makes Deontay a dirty dog. A trifling dirty dog at that. Why are you giving the women the responsibility for? It's not their job to lead. Yeah? Women see shiny things, shoes and cars, and they can't help themselves. That's the truth of it. They can't help themselves. It's a man's job to say, wait there a minute, my name's Deontay Wilder, and I'm not going to pipe a ting. My brother's been piped. not really rocket science. It's not like the peak of morality, is it? It's just basic. It's not even about morals. It's like basic self-care. Any self-respecting individual is not going to want to run up. Is not going to be fiending to run up inside some dude his brother's been in. That's just nuts. Yeah? The only naan you and your brother should have been in is your mum's naan. That's the God's honest truth. There's no, genuinely, that should be one of the laws in the Bible. The only naan two brothers should be in is your mum's when you were born. Other than that, there's no excuse for it. There's too many women out there to two brothers to be needing to be exchanging. It's just weird, man. Where do you draw the line at that point? What else are you going to share? I don't know. Your brother did you a favour. He exposed them for being trifling. You should thank him and toast to that. Yeah, you're a side man. This cat here, a side man. Whoever wrote these bars is a big side man, for sure. This cat here, the kind of guy who will say things like, oh, well, yeah, YB came round and did me a favour because he put it in my missus' booty and she loved it. Oh, oh, yeah, I got to thank YB because he did me a favour. He come round and put it in my missus' booty and and she been happy ever since. Do you understand? Yeah? Just weird ass dudes. Beta, low T, estrogenic, beta dudes. Thanking, there's never a time to thank a man for piping one of your tings. Never a time. I don't care how you cut it. Not one time. Oh, thank you for that. Even in my own life, if I had an ex, would there ever be a situation where I'd thank one of my friends for piping it? No. Genuinely, that for me is almost like a caliber test. I believe any man who would have a go on one of your ex things is just off key. That's an instant off key barometer. He ain't really with it. Where's the appeal? Unless you're a fan. Unless you're a fan of dude, even then it's zesty though, right? Even if you're a fan of someone, let's say for example I'm a fan of Michael Jackson. Would that make me want to be with a woman he's been with? No. Honestly, no. It wouldn't have or pick someone else, I don't know. Pick anyone else. Because I'm a fan of that man, would I want to be with one of his women? No, I wouldn't. There'd be no appeal whatsoever. Or there'd be no extra appeal. I wouldn't think, oh, I need to have a go on this chick because Michael Jackson did. For example. Anyway. Anyway, let's go through this now. So Marcellus also included some receipts here. Caution, a drunk person or a mad hurt person will tell you the whole truth. Listen, but be careful, for you might not like... Okay, waffle. What's up, bae? You want some company? I don't know about that. Is that Deontay in the picture? No, it's not. So anyway, here's a leaked message from Deontay. He said, I feel really sorry for you, to his brother. After me, no one is going to be around to help you. You're going to put on your own, but hey, who am I? I mean, what do I know? I'm missing jewellery from my house as well. So Wild is a legend that Marcellus was bumping him. Again, this comes down to money, right, a lot of the time. Anyway.
You Deontay.
Fuck your career, my nigga. I care about
mama,
you.
Bro.
Fuck your career. I care about you, bro. Fuck everything.
That bitch set me up, bro. You set me up. You
ain't nothing you going through has been worse than what I've had to do and go through. You don't want this shit, and you done proved it to me. So with that being said, I'm done with you and your career. Don't ask me nothing about no boxing or none of that shit. And like you said, you'll get it on your own. So good luck with that. You ain't nothing you going through has been worse than what I've had to do and go through.
That there was a leak, people, as well, a Kabbalah leak. You hear the pain in Wilder's voice. Yeah? Now, in my opinion, I actually think your older brother piping, not just one, but a lot of your exes, that would cause me a lot of pain, honestly. I'd think to myself, of all the women out there, why wouldn't you spare? Why? That is malicious. That is bad mind. Okay, is it possible it could happen once? Even then, for me, it wouldn't happen at all. It's an instant no. Yeah? An instant no. It's a bit like a chick being £300. I don't care what your name is. If you're £300, it's a no from the YB. It's a general rule. If my brother slept with you, it's a no from the YB. These are basic universal laws. 1 + 1 is 2. 300 big bird females, no from the YB. Simple equivalences. Yeah? 1 1 2. 1 1 2. Big bird, no from the YB. You understand? No confusion. Anywho, you hear Wilder there. He's saying, oh man, you could never understand the pain I've been through. Yeah, Cat Williams talked about these parties, man. He talked about these cabal parties. Wilder's been through it. He's been through the ringer. He telling Marcellus, he leaking. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know them zesty parties that Alan Shelley brought me to do a madness, to get put on. What else is he talking about? What pains he really been through then? What other pain is there he been through? Okay, he had a few easy boxing fights. He knocked over a bunch of bums. All due respect, man, Wilder's fighting career wasn't that hard, was it? He fought a bunch of bums and they jump on the floor. So what struggle is he talking about? What training every day? Well, everyone's got to do something, right? Most people get up and work 10 hours a day. So what's the difference? Training ain't that hard. I'm saying now, training for a sport is not that hard. It's not. It's enjoyable, if anything. If you enjoy sport is fun. Yeah. So what's he talking about? Okay, I just told you what you're talking about. You're talking about getting his booty popped. Bottom line, if I'm wrong, get him to explain what you're talking about then.
You don't want this shit, and you done proved it to me. So with that being said, I'm...
Stop. Get out my way and let me go. You ain't gonna get out my way and let me go? Because I don't want you to say I hit you, I did anything. Because you'll do that.
No, I won't.
Let me go back, Chelsea. Chelsea, let me go. What you mean, why? Because you cheated on me. You cheated on me. You had sex with me Monday, and now you go Tuesday and have sex with another guy. Chelsea, let me go. Please stop. Let me go home. Chelsea, stop. Chelsea, stop.
By the way, you ain't gonna have nobody, and you gonna, boy, I ain't wishing bad up on you, but I'm experienced. You understand me? I can see shit happen before it happens because of the experience. And if you hit rock bottom, that's gonna be it, bro. It's gonna be hard for you. I'm gonna let you know that right now. This ain't nothing. This experience of seeing certain shit. But you know, you can take my word for nothing. But that's it. I'm gonna keep my $60,000. I want you to go out and try to find a job to see can you get $60,000. See can you find a job to equal yours right now. It's gonna be tough. But you choose your own fate, my nigga. We all do when we got to. It's too stressful for me. I can keep my 60. So this gonna be my last. I promise you can hold this. You can hold this recording right here. By the way, you ain't gonna have nobody, and you gonna.
So Wilder was paying his brother $60 a year. It's quite an insight, actually. I was always wondering how much these jobbers get. It's not a bad going, though, is it? Traveling the world. I'm not sure how sustainable it is, though. But I'd take $60. I'll take $40 in my situation. But $60 a year. It's not bad, though, is it? It's milling around all day. What would a personal assistant really do? Go shop? Well, I've got to go shop anyway. So yeah, it's not a bad innings. Could he have given more to his brother? Probably, but who can't give more? Yeah. So there's the Mercedes that Marcellus. Look at this thing here as well. This thing here looks dead. I can't see much, but from what I can see, it looks like a dead thing, a dead hood thing. Honestly, this thing in this cut here, it's looking like a no. From the bits I can see here, it's looking like a no from the YB. Genuinely, no cap. Face full of makeup, and just don't look fresh, man. All you got to do is jump on Instagram, and you see how many fresh things there are on there. Why you be flying in these tight ass hoes for that have been around the block? In my mind, any man, no, I'm not disrespecting, but any chick here who been pulling up to Marcellus Wilder's bed sit, yeah, come on now, come on. They've been around the bed sit circuit. There's a bed sit circuit, right? There's a bed sit circuit, and females in that round, they be doing the rounds, man. Yeah? They be doing the bed sit circuit rounds. Let's be trifling in that circle. And from what I'm seeing here, she looked like a bed sitter. No doubt, a bed sit circler. A bed sit circuiter. Yeah, just washed up, looking tired. Fascinating. Anyway, Wilder apparently messaged his brother saying, I miss you, do you still love me? You know what, I'm finna stop this, I'm doing absolutely too much. I don't know why I bothered you. I'm gonna sit here and act like I did something. This is your fault. Go F with them hoes. I will be just fine like I was. Man, forget. I don't know why I bothered. A completely different person. It's really cocky, and I don't like it. I don't have a problem with you. I'm bitter. I want someone that I can be with. I don't even know. Maybe it's not Wilder. Maybe it's someone else.
As I'm sitting driving down that road, my spirit hit me and it told me to tell you this message. And my heart said, I love you, brother. And I always have your back.
So it's conflicting. Wilder's backtracking, but all due respect though, the evidence here is a bit sketchy. Like, I don't know when that message was from. We haven't seen the trail, the chronological trail, so who knows. Also, it has to be said, unfortunately, Marcelos did this post as a paid partnership as well, so is he just clout chasing? I didn't actually see much evidence that he was doing it with his exes. Where was the evidence of that? I haven't seen any evidence that Wilder was doing it. Yeah, Wilder didn't. There's no conversation with him with Wilder saying, oh, "I didn't do it. I did do it." So
You ain't gonna have
Stop.
it is what it is. Who knows? It's an interesting story. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell 100%, no doubt.